welcome back to the Sunny Studio Stamps YouTube channel. It's Franci here and today we're going to make a Christmas card. I am starting out with a piece of cardstock that I die cut with the freely framed stripes dies, and I'm going to use the Retro Ornaments set today. First, I am stamping my sentiment at the bottom using some Memento ink, and then I'm going to stamp my ornaments on top. This is a layering set, so you have to stamp multiple elements to build your final image. In this case, the ornament, but I'm going to stamp just one element per image, and I'll add some details later on. To stamp all my ornaments, I'm using some Lawn Fan inks, and I chose the Kiddie Pool, Guava, and Jalapeno colors. Now that I'm finished with my stamping, I'm going to die cut all the ornaments out of some white cardstock and also out of some tape, masking tape. I'm going to use my white cardstock as a guide to glue my mask on top of my ornaments. I'll do this for all of them, and as you can see, my circular ornament masks has a hole inside because the dies are nestled one inside of another, and I didn't want to separate them, but it's not a problem. I have also the little mask I'm going to nest inside my bigger mask, so it's okay. Using my white cardstock as a guide will help me place perfectly my mask on top of the ornaments, and that will give my card a clean look. I am going to attach all the masks that I've created, and as you can see, my ornaments on the right doesn't have a mask, but it's okay. We'll move the circular mask later on. Now I am going to add some color to my panel by sponging some distress ink. I chose the Evergreen Both color, and I am going for an ombre effect, so the top of my panel will have the darkest color and this will fade into white at the bottom. As you can see, I moved my mask and I am finished with all my ink blending. As I am done and I'm happy about how it looks, I am going to gently remove all my masks and check my ornaments. Now I am roughly covering my ornaments with a towel, just a kitchen towel, and I'm going to add some splatters. I choose to add some white gold splatters, so I'm using the Starry Gansai Tambi watercolors. Now I need to stamp all the ornaments, strings, and some decorative bows, so for that I'm using the Sunny Studio Stamps clear acrylic block. I'm using both the smallest and largest block, and I love this block so much. They are chunky, super easy to hold, perfectly clear, and they also have a grid on one side, so you can easily line up all your sentiment and images to stamp them perfectly. As I stamped all my ornament strings, I'm going to use some other little images included in the Retro Ornaments set to embellish my background. I am using the little snowflakes images, and they are perfect to fill all the gaps that I find in my background. Now it's time to add some interest and decoration to our ornaments, and for that I'm using the Lawn Fan embossing pen and some Wow embossing powder. So first I prep the area, of course, with my anti-static powder tool. Then I am drawing some lines following the ornament decor with my clear embossing pen, and then I am going to emboss it out of camera using the sparkly snow Wow embossing powder. And that's why I didn't stamp all my layering images for my ornaments in the first place, because I wanted to add some sparkle details later on. I chose this kind of glittery embossing powder because the final effect reminds me of the beautiful glass ornaments that you see at garden centers. I love my garden center at Christmas time because they kind of build a winter wonderland, and there are so many decorated Christmas trees and so many beautiful baubles of all kinds, and these glass ones are my fave. As you can see, the final effect is amazing, and I do not use heat embossing powder that often, but I'm so glad I did it because I love it with these ornaments. I created my card base out of dark blue cardstock, and I popped my panel on top with some foam adhesive. I added a little heart, and my card is complete, and it's ready to wish one of my friends a very Merry Christmas. I hope you liked this video, and thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye!